I think my favorite excursion.
I have to say Cajas. And Professor Regas is probably going to laugh about this, but I actually liked when we went to Cajas and hiked.
I really liked going and hiking in the Andes to Cajas. I love hiking, and I had wanted to hike like around here for a long time, and I just hadn't been able to, so I had to go all the way to Ecuador to hike.
It's like, that was my element. That's what I like. And so as much as you guys hated standing there for 20 minutes for the toucan, I was really excited that you guys stood there and waited for the toucan.
It's apparently really rare to see.
Oh, he's on this branch right here. A green branch, see him moving. Wait,
Oh,
just
dude, yeah. Goes down to the lake down here, which I think then goes to the river, which then goes to the Amazon, we think, which is pretty cool.
So we got to hike in the Andes, and that was a lot of fun. We saw some really cool scenery, and it was just great being like in the mountains and experiencing that. So
For the indigenous Pachamama.
Oh. We thought they were graves or something. I like this better.
Oh, my socks are gonna get wet.
Getting boots for our hike. Apparently it's a pretty intense hike. The air quality up here is like really, really good, but it's really cold and very windy. I have a scarf that I might wear.
Not really either, but it was like, hold up.
Hold up.
Oh, okay, good. You're wearing a hat too. Gonna get mine out to hold my hair in place. My hair's everywhere.
I was not physically prepared for it, nor was I emotionally prepared to go hike this chain of mountains.
My sambas are crying out in relief right now. I don't have to walk through this.
What are the boots for, huh?
Danny's being real. Squelchy. Also, okay, there's a guy over there and I lost him. He's so tiny. This place is huge. He was like right over there somewhere. I just like hiking to tall things and looking at views. Yep, go for it. It was super difficult, but I like a challenge. It was a blast, and I was a little bit stressed about taking the cameras, but that ended up being fine. I think, you know, I liked how everyone helped each other out. It was like a good group experience because there were some people that were, you know, really gung-ho, and then other people were kind of not.
It's really slippery, yo. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's really slippery, bro.
But it was pretty supportive, and everyone was really, really chill. So it was said that the first one on their ass gets the grand prize. I'm not going to be that person.
Mind over matter, bro.
Yeah, mind over matter.
My 60-year-old dad just started running half marathon, and I can't even run a mile.
I was so happy that I got to do something out of my comfort zone. And in the beginning, it really was something at the time that I was just like, I hate this, I can't do it. I'm like never going to hike a mountain again. And now looking back at it, I loved it essentially because it was something I've never done and I got to do.
It's to the bottom with minimal casualties.
I'm alive.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the grass is better than
Minimal casualties.
I already learned.
Oh, damn.
Anyone else want to get in? Come in.
Anybody else joining? I don't know, I feel like that trip being first like made us bond as a group because we were all encouraging each other.
Really intense selfie up there. How's everyone doing?
Doing great. Yeah. This is so much fun. I love fun.
Even though it was hard to breathe and it was high and it was scary, like we could do it if we just stayed focused on what we did.
Professors.
I feel like if we went on that later, we wouldn't have been as close throughout the whole trip.
Hiking the Andes wasn't quite far enough outside our comfort zone,
The next day we traveled to the country. A first stop, a traditional pig roast. They're cooking a pig with a blowtorch on the side of the road. But for those that tried it, it was definitely a treat.
Okay, well, you gotta say that again.
It was delicious.
Delicioso.
Right? So, a
Es
tiny bit
muy
weird, but like really, really good.
It was really good.
I only got a small piece. I should have gotten a big one.
I really want to get another, like, I don't know.
Our next stop was a traditional market in Kinyar. We had read a lot about this place to prepare us for the trip. I work at farmers markets back home, so it was my surprise to see that a bucket of beans or corn was only $1 here.